So we've done a lot of testing with our Anker Solix S2000, but what we haven't really tested yet is the solar panels. And since it's a nice, beautiful day out today, we're going to do just that. So I'm going to get it set up and we'll see how well it does. So some of the features I really like about these panels already is they have magnets here to keep them held together, and it has very comfortable handles for carrying it. So it's definitely well made. Set it up, you just unfold it. It's got these brackets here. This is the back side of it to allow you to angle it up. And here's the connectors in this corner. So there it is all set up, and I'll pop up on the screen right here some extra additional information about these panels. So the box has these symbols, and what they mean are the badge certifies that it's made to solar standards. That's good. And the IP68 means the device is completely dust tight and waterproof to 1 meter. Alright, here's our solar panels and our power station, and I got the cables right here to hook it up. I also ordered an extension cable so I can put these panels wherever I need to. Even if that means the panels are on the outside of the house, in the yard, and the power unit is inside being used. So we're going to do 3 tests today. Right now, the panels are facing away from the sun, so we'll test that first. Then I'll spin them around, point them at the sun, and we'll get a reading on that. And then we'll move it to a nice shaded area to see how well it performs there as well. Another thing I like is the plugs. You can't mess them up. These are the extension leads that come off of the solar panels, and it's impossible to hook it up wrong because they're 2 different fittings. And we just plug it in right here and we're good to go. So there's our setup, facing away from the sun, as you see. Alright, it's kind of hard to see, but we're drawing 68 watts facing away from the sun. So that would take 2.5 hours or 2.2 hours to charge it up. Now let's face it towards the sun and see what kind of numbers we get then. Huh, Bear? Bear. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? Alright, let's switch it around. Alright, we got everything swapped around so it's fully facing the sun now. The sun is directly back that way. So let's see what we get now. Alright. There we go. You can see it a little bit. Kinda. But we're at 176 watts. 177. So it only take 0.7 of an hour to charge it up. So significantly better. It matters where you place these. Let me see if I can tinker around and get it closer to 200, because that's what these panels are rated for. So adjusting it didn't really change anything. That's just the most we're able to get right now at this time of day. If I can find one, I'll pop up an image of the best times of day to charge your solar. But let's move it in a shady area and see how well it does there. Obviously it's not going to be as good as this one or the other test, but we got to know. Alright, first we'll do partially shaded. So about half of the panels are in the shade, half in the sun. And we're only getting 7 input. 6. So that's like, that would basically never get charged. Alright, but let's move it fully in the shade. Alright, now we're pretty much all the way in the shade, other than one little beam coming through right there. I'm sure this is going to read pretty much nothing, but we'll see anyway. Alright, so yep, like I figured. Input 0. Oh, 3. Did get a little bit. Did get a little bit. I mean, it's pretty much nothing, but it's something. So even in complete shade, you're going to get a little tiny bit. So, I mean, that's interesting to know, I guess. Alright, so there we go. The test concluded. Obviously, put it in the shade is, just a dumb idea. But, I like to test things out thoroughly. But it was very interesting seeing how the different angles and where you face the panels changes how much wattage you get. So you could basically kind of think of them like satellite dishes. They have to point a certain direction to be the most effective, and that's really no difference here. But either way, it's technically free power, and that's always a good thing. And we almost got up to the full 200, which is what these panels are rated for. On a different day, or maybe even a different time of the day, these panels might get 200 like they claim, so that's pretty cool. So it's a quality product, not that I had any reservations that it wasn't, but like I said, I always like testing it for myself. But that'll do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave any questions or concerns or comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Drop me some suggestions of what else I can do with this Anker Solix S2000. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.